guess.
Yeah, kasi ang taas na nga ng catch ng Guinevere mo. At the same time, you have the possible setup, yung controlled area na binibigay ng penalty zone from the Terizla. So Sunsparks dito, they have a problem in terms of actually engaging in a team fight. Hindi sila pwede magtabi-tabi. Kasi once na matalunan sila with the magic stomp ni Guinevere, talagang mamroblema ka. Yes, you might say na meron ka namang pang re-engage with the Rafaela and the Goshen kasi meron ka pa namang burst damage, meron ka pang escape, as well as mobility. The thing about the lineup of Cignal Ultra dito is hindi sila titigil hanggat hindi rin nakukuha yung team fight. So you need to be worried about your team fight execution for Sunsparks. Pero the last pick, Lolita, is very huge kasi it blocks a lot of things. Number one, yung Blazing Duet ni Claude dito on the Cignal Ultra side. And at the same time, ito yung added layer of protection for the Kimi. So Sunsparks talaga nagre-revolve sila around the draft nila dito kay Kimi. Pero again, everything that's all been said and done, it is gonna be still played. Yung lineup dito natin ng both teams, Cignal Ultra Warriors, Cignal Ultra lang pala, versus Sunsparks. On the blue side, you have Yaku on the Claude, Tets as the Grok, Disanya on the Guinevere, Few as the Selena, and D naman on the Terizla.
Ito naman para sa Sunsparks. On to the red side, Fuzake ang gagamit ng Lolita, Wrench naman on the Rafaela, JP ang gagamit ng Kushon, Cho for Raflesia, and LBJ with the Kimi.
And this is something new, yung marksman natin tinutulungan yung Selena para mas mabilis yung kanyang jungle take para hindi ma-invade ng Sunspark yung kanyang jungle. Pero ito, one thing to note is yung Gushen, meron siyang free jungle buff dito. So again, we've talked about how the Gushen playstyle usually runs. Kapag nakuha mo yung jungle buff, you have this early start na pwedeng kang humanap ng aggressive play. Kasi kapag dating ng level 4 ni Gushen, meron pa siyang jungle buff, can definitely play around the rotations of Sunspark. So Cignal Ultra, alam nila na may parating silang problema. It's gonna be on their mind for the next few minutes. JP, muntik pang mamamatay dito. Actually, hindi mamamatay. And that was the first blood taken here by the Selena. Few, he realizes na iikot yung Gushen once na makuha niya yung jungle buff dun sa kanyang jungle, kukuha kasi ng crab yan. And level 3 pa lang naman. So sabi ni Few, bakit di natin bakbakin?
Napakabilis nung first blood doon kung mapapansin natin. Sayang naman for JP knowing na Gushen, gaya na sinasabi natin, kailangan mabigyan talaga ng space on the early part of the game. So Sunsparks here, kailangan mahabol nila yung seconds na namatay dito yung Gushen or JP of the Sunsparks.
Sabi ng Cignal Ultra, no, okay lang, sige, bigay mo yung jungle buff. Pwede namang patayin eh. Walang problema. Inabangan lang nila sa crab.
Yun,
pero ito, may sagot.
agad.
Yep, ito na yung hinahanap mong bawi. On the bottom lane, he was able to take down the Claude. And si Yaku, medyo kailangan niya ingatan yung positioning niya. Kasi as the Gushen, yung chase problem mo against the Claude, hindi problema. Kapag kumabit na yung sword spike, talagang abot mo.
Kahit gaano kalayo.
Kahit sobrang taas ng dreams, abot ka ng isang Gushen kapag kumabit na yung sword spike.
Tama. So, middle lane naman ako po. Tinamaan pa. Penalty zone pa. Together with the Cignal Ultra again would get the kill for this match. So, 2-1 na ating score. 2 minutes and 19 seconds into our game time. First third of the game. Sinisimula na ng Cignal Ultra for Sunsparks. Medyo delikado for them. Knowing na yung taga-retribution nila or their assassin mage is kakabuhay pa lang or JP of the Sunsparks. So, Turtle, nakuha na dito. That's zoning out. Fuzake, naku po. Tinamaan pa nga. Another kill pa nga for the Cignal Ultra.
Ito yung sinasabi ni Kuya Batos kanina. Fuzaken is a really aggressive player. Even if wala yung mga kape niya, sabi niya, sige, tatry kong humanap ng play dito. Pero Cignal Ultra, they were ready na susubukan mag-contest ng Sunspark. And ito malaking bagay ito for Cignal Ultra. 3 kills, yung dalawa doon, it was on the Gushen. So medyo masaya na sila sa kanilang kinalalagyan ngayon. Kasi kahit pa paano mapipigilan nila yung mid-game aggression na pwede manggaling kay JP.
Oh, tama. Tsaka kung mapapansin natin, hindi masyado nga. Pag sinabi kasi natin na may Kimi sa lineup ng isang team, parang pwede natin sabihin na magpo-focus on the turrets. Kaso may kita natin dito for the Sunsparks, hindi pa siya masyado nagpe-pay off. So, Kel DJ dito just farming together with the Rafaela. And for Cignal Ultra naman, kailangan bantayan din nila to. Kasi pwede magkaroon sila ng team fights kasi hindi nila napapansin na nakakapag-push to ng turrets ang Kimi ng Sunsparks. Yeah,
medyo mahirap din kasi for the Kimi to actually, have the continuous push against Cignal Ultra. Kasi kailangan niya ingatan yung information na nakikita niya. Kapag hindi niya nakikita yung Selena at Guinevere, it's really hard to push. Kasi ang taas ng reach ng Cignal Ultra. Ang dali lang i-close nung gap. Pero ito, on the top lane, JP with the aggressive play, hindi tumama yung sword spike, pero napapalibutan pa rin. Si Yaku, Numenor Blast will not hit, pero ito na yung backup set.
Ito na, one charge.
Ito na, with the magic bomb!
Dito! Disanya! Dalawa agad! Ang kanya napatay for that flash. Talaga saktong-saktong pagkakapasok. Kala natin tinapapa si Few. Nakatama pa dito. Raflesia, tumatakbo.
Abot pa rin!
Killing spree for Few as well.
And ito na nga yung sinasabi natin, the controlled area of Cignal Ultra. Nagdikit-dikit yung Sunsparks. Sinabi
Grabe,
natin,
nagulat ako
bawal
sa
sila
pasok
gawin yun.
Parang sakto talaga para nakita na din sa niya kung saan talaga tatalon. Alam niya, natatamaan niya. Then on to the top 10 naman, objectives. Ang gusto dito na Cignal
And hindi
Ultra.
pa tapos, they're invading the jungle of Sunsparks. Sabi nila, kukuha ng buff si JP. Pero actually, nakuha pa rin niya. Tinamaan ng pana. And Fury with aggressive play. Hindi, makakapag-dash out si JP. Haabot pa ba with the arrows?
Eto na.
Hindi na. Sunsparks, with the
Nako po.
reinforcements that they have, nahuli nila si
Eto na.
JP rito.
Napakalalim nga for Cignal Ultra. Kita natin na aggressiveness is on their part. Between the first tier turret and the second tier turret, grabe yung pinapakita dito ng Cignal Ultra. Pero for Felicia of the Sunsparks, kung mapapansin nyo, just doing the objectives onto the bottom lane since meron silang Cho on their lineup, damage type Cho. Ito yung makakapagkulit sa kalaw. For the Terisla, kailangan talaga as much as possible pigilan yan. Second turtle of this game, nakuha ulit ng Cignal Ultra.
I think the biggest problem ng Sunsparks dito is that even though there is a Cho na nag-split push na bottom lane, naka-bounty hunter emblem si Rafflesia. So, ang ginagawa na ng Cignal Ultra dito, pinapadala nila si T on the bottom lane kasi ang hirap patayin ng Terizla, lalo pat kulang yung damage output ni Cho at this point. So, Cignal Ultra, hindi sila naman problema in terms of addressing the pressure na binibigay ng Sunsparks, and that's why they're able to make those kinds of plays na hindi nila iniisip kung may makukuhang trade-off yung Sunsparks.
Nako po, ang Dragon for Felicia at paniling nahambakan, shutdown, nabigyan na nga ng isa dito si Gisanya, kanina pa nagpakikitang gilas for the Cignal Ultra, pero apat lamang sa apat. Apat
the
ang
penalty
tinamaan dito, blast the Luminum Blast from
Where's
the
the follow-up?
Sunsparks. JP will get the kill, pero few, meron din sagot, tinan natin damage
Missing
dito
duet.
Cignal Ultra. Bakay, grabe!
Oh, the arrow
dito.
from View! It hits JP pero nakatakbo pa rin siya rito with the incandescence. Hindi pa tapos! Na-burn mga kaibigan! Cignal Ultra, nire-respeto nila. Mapapatay ni Rafaela. Si Selena rito and Tets with the sprint. Sabi ni Grok dito, tama na. Nakuha na natin yung kill. The kill on the Goshen. JP is sitting at 5 deaths right now. And Cignal Ultra, si Yako, hindi na sumambar sa teamfight. Alam niya, wala siyang blazing duet. Nonsense kung lalaban pa siya. What he did is push the middle lane. Muntik niya makuha yung turret sa may bandang gitna. Pero kulang pa yung damage at this point. Kapag nagtuloy-tuloy pa to for Cignal Ultra, definitely lamang na lamang sila sa late game.
Pero dito comment actually in the performance of Tets. Kung makikita natin 006 after out of the 9 team kills dito ng Cignal Ultra. So zoning out wise for Tets, a very stellar performance for him actually. So for the Sunsparks naman, yung JP 252 ang score dito. So medyo kailangan siya talaga yung mag-step up ng game dito on this match, knowing na early part of the game pa lang to. Pero for the Sunsparks, ganda ng counter dito ng ni
arrow!
Tinamaan na naman. Pero medyo delikado for them knowing that there is the Rafaela on the side of Sunsparks.
Yep, pero this is the third turtle of the game, Cignal Ultra. They know that they should contest this one. The net worth is exactly on the 19k line, and hindi mo pwedeng ibigay yung lead against Cignal Ultra at this point. So Sunsparks, they really know then as well na kailangan din nila i-contest ito against Cignal Ultra. Pero definitely, the far superiority is on Cignal Ultra side kasi meron silang abyssal trap dito, and Tets is actually zoning out. Sunsparks dito, the arrow will hit pero masyadong malalim, and that is the Kimi as well. Remember, may Rafaela na pwedeng protekta. Kimi dito, Disanya, nahuli ni Rafaela. That's a nice catch on the Guinevere, and the kill is gonna be on the Kimi. Sunsparks, ito na hinaharap mong lead in terms of teamfight. Pew, mukhang mauuli dito, mapapatay nila si Selena, and double kill for the Kimi.
Ito yung sinasabi natin na yung continuous damage na pwedeng ibigay ng Kimi for the match. Early part of the game, Cignal Ultra pagdating sa teamfights, nakakalamang sila. Pero comment on the Lolita actually for protecting this Kimi of the Sunsparks together with Rafaela. Talagang walang makalapit. Actually, good thing yung ginawa niya Desanya to use the Violet Requiem kasi nga lang nandun na yung damage of the Cho, knowing na meron na din siyang Blade of Despair.
It was the play that propelled Sunsparks to victory kasi nahuli niya yung pinakamalaking problema nila dito. Na-realize nila kanina kahit ma-penalty zone sila, basta wala yung Guinevere, walang problema yung Sunsparks in terms of engaging the teamfight. Now, Tets is trying to zone out Sunsparks away from the turret pero hindi nila re-respetuin yung Brock. And actually, Sunsparks, ano rin kasi nila yun, nakita nila information kanina, nasa harap ni Rafflesia yung dalawang heroes ng Cignal Ultra. So what he did is go straight to the middle lane, tulungan niya yung kanyang mga kampe, and it was just one man up for Sunsparks. Hindi nakahabol, hindi nakapagdala kagad ng reinforcement yung Cignal Ultra towards the teamfight against in the turtle area.
So we could see here for the Teresa naman of Cignal Ultra, meron na nga Athena Shield si D. So D is more on support kasi kilala natin siya na tank support talaga for the Cignal Ultra. So malaking bagay talaga ang kanyang penalty zone. Kaso yun nga lang for the Sunsparks, good thing ang pinapakita dito ni Raflesia. Knowing na talagang inuuna niya is the Guinevere or yung pinaka-burst damager for the Cignal Ultra.
Nakita niya si Grok dito.
Ops, so tamang face check lang din for the both things. Nakakakitaan lang din sa mata Fuzaken here on the immortality for his items.
Yep. Hindi lalaban sa Sunsparks, medyo malayo pa yung show at the moment. Pero right now, Cignal Ultra, kung makikita mo yung score ni KLVJ on the Kimi 3-0-2. This Kimi is turning to be a problem para sa kanila kasi in terms of team fight, hindi kulang yung damage ng Sunsparks. And kapag natalo sila sa isang engagement, this Kimi will melt the turrets down. Naka-mage killers KLVJ dito. So the amount of pressure on Cignal Ultra is so high right now. Kasi isang team fight lang na matalo sila, binahabaliktad na ng Sunsparks yung game. It used to be the name for the name of the team fight ng Cignal Ultra. Pero ngayon, kapag natalo sila, sila ngayon yung delikado.
Oo nga. Tsaka actually for KLVJ, maganda na yung ginagawa niya sumasama sa team fights, knowing na meron na din siyang Blade of Despair. So may kita natin, all goods na dito yung Sunsparks ay pumapalag na sila sa team fights. So for Cignal Ultra, medyo nahihirapan na sila pero engage lang din Fuzaken on the shield. So out na lang din for the both teams. First door of the game, pwede nang kuhanin at 10 minutes and 21 seconds into our game time. 9-6 is the score. Cignal Ultra lamang sa hero kills or sa team kills. Kaso for the Sunsparks, sila yung nag-a-advance onto this game.
Yep. Ang ganda kasi ng ginagawa ng Sunsparks dito, hindi nila iniiwan yung Kimi para hindi makahanap ng opening si Desanya.
Sobrang hirap pasukan talaga.
May isang beses lang nakahanap ng magandang jump si Desanya kasi masyadong malalim yung Sunsparks. Pero KLPJ, kanina pa siya nasa likuran nung Rafaela at ni Lolita. He's not giving any opening. He's not giving any opening to Cignal Ultra na matalo na siya nung Guinevere with the Magic Tomb. And si Desanya rito, kanina, na-trigger happy na siya sa kanyang Magic Tomb. Sinubukan niyang abutin yung Sunsparks and may punish na nakakuha si Raflesia. So for the next team fight, kailangan hanapin ng Cignal Ultra yung proper positioning. Maybe go for a surprising play na ikutan mo yung Sunsparks. Pero at the current pace of the game right now, si KLBJ nagiging malaking problema na talaga.
Tsaka si Raflesia din, kumbaga yung dapat gawin ng Cignal Ultra, yun yung ginagawa ng Sunsparks sa kanila. So yun yung maging mahirap. Tapos nandito pa, ang pinapantayan ni D is the Cho. So si D, ang laki na crowd control niya. So kailangan siya ng Cignal Ultra for a team fight. So yung nagiging problema, kailangan niya i-defend yung Cho, pero kailangan din niya sa clash. So dito, that's zoning out lang din. Pero kita niyo na agad yung damage dito ni KLBJ. Ako po,
gets the job on the Goshen. And look at Cignal Ultra melting the heroes on the backline ng Sunsparks with the blazing dude from Yaku. Ito to, mapapatay pa yung Rafaela natin. Nakahabulin pa nila yung Kimi. Hindi na, as there's a juicy target on the form of Raflesia.
Naiwan with a double kill for few as well. Pero dito for the Cignal Ultra, that's ayaw pa talagang gusto niya talaga pauwiin dito si KLBJ kasi
kailangan mag-ingat. Uy, nagdash Yaku. He wants to go for the punish pero hindi support yung damage na Claude. Was able to take down the Kimi pero mapapatay naman ni Few si KLBJ rito pero the last hero on the side of Sunsparks mapapatay na. Cignal Ultra take the victory pero at what cost no? Patay din yung marksman mo.
So
Yaku.
sayang for Cignal Ultra actually. Yes, napatay nila yung Kimi kaso perfect timing na sana yun or opportunity for them to take the Lord kaso nagpaubos pa sila, walang damage dito on Selena.
Hinabol ni JP. Si Few was able to take down the Selena and I think naging error lang ng Cignal Ultra doon is hindi nila pinag-usapan na si Tets sinusubukan niyang i-bait out yung dash from the Kimi and si Yaku medyo late lang with the BMI pero it's still very favorable for them kasi kahit pa paano napigilan nila yung Lord take ng Sunsparks.
So dito for the Sunsparks, kita na nila yung damage ng isang Kimi. For Cignal Ultra naman, it would be very difficult for Tets to zone that one out. So for Desanya, kailangan talaga ang magic trump niya is tumama on the Kimi.
Yep, round 2 for the Lord.
Nahilo na siguro yung Lord kanina. Hindi niya alam kung kanino ba talaga siya susunod.
Sunday ngayon. Ito LBJ. Look at the damage. Sunsparks, are they gonna be able to take this one? O mananako ba? Hindi. With the retribution from JP. Pero look at the penalty zone from D.
Running out of life yung dapat din ng Aniyako dito. Pero sa mid lane, nakipagpulitan lang din Raflesia. Pero the Lord goes to the side of Sunsparks.
Yep, KLVJ rito. Next item is the Ice Queen wand. So kung problema kanina, habulid yung Kimi ngayon, may pang zone out na siya. This lows na manggagaling niya sa item na yan, problema na rin actually ni Tets. Si Grok dito hindi niya na pwedeng i-bait out.
Kahit kanina nakita natin, zone out niya pero napatay pa siya. We could see here, Holy Crystal as well. And for Desanya naman, that is also the genius one. While for Dion, the Terizla, that is the wing of Apocalypse. So pwede nang mag-frontliner dito si Dion, that Terizla. Pero Lord is on the top lane ng Cignal Ultra. Gusto na agad pigilan ang pwedeng bit-bit na panganib dito ng Sunsparks. Again, 14 minutes into our game time para hindi na puputol or hindi na papagod ang mga players natin on a clash. Abyssal Arrow pero malayo ang players dito ng Cignal Ultra. So out na lang din. Design out! Nakatalon pa.
Hahabulin pa rin siya. Nagpusakin dito, naghaharap ng opening yung Sunsparks dito. Tisanya, medyo delikado dito. Pero Tets, with the save, maliligtas niya yung kanyang mage dito. Hinarangan niya yung damage ng Sunsparks dito. Pero napatay ni Raflesia. Solo kill on the Selena.
Plus a turret ba?
Makakalayo ba? Makakatakbo ba? Tisanya, naghahabol dito. Violent kayo. Naku po! Turn around! Silipa, mga kaibigan! Bumalik ka sa base mo. And Sunsparks dito, they suddenly find themselves in a very comfortable position. 2-man down on the side of Cignal Ultra.
Grabe, pinapakita dito ng Sunsparks. Actually, for the show dito, kita natin ang bilis ng kanyang attack speed because of the Wind Talker, nakakabuol lang niya. So, aside from the 3 movement coming from the Cheat Kondo, plus the 15% movement speed pa on the Wind Talker, kaya sobrang tagal or sobrang
Dominant Blast!
Habulin. Dominant
It
Blast!
hits on D!
Nako, KLBJ on the normal hit lang din pero out since meron ding immortality dito ang players ng Cignal Ultra.
Pero that's 2 turrets down on their side. Sunsparks dito, they're sitting at 7,000 gold lead against Cignal Ultra. And if you're gonna look at the items dito ng Sunsparks, almost all of them have the full
12K.
set.
Grabe yung farm dito din ng Cho. Kung makapansin mo, 12K tas isa 11K. So, good to say for Cignal Ultra na outfarm sila dito ng kalaban nila knowing na ang dami ding space even for the Cho and a genius one as well for KLBJ. So sobrang sakit na Kuya Eddie ng isang Kimi for this match.
Pura Felicia, alam niya na ang lakas niya at this point. Naghahanap siya ng pick up dito. Pero Cignal Ultra, they're grouped up as 5. And I really like yung ginawa ni Raflesia dito. No? Kung late game pala gusto nyo, sige magbabounty hunter ako. Ma-maximize ko yung gold na makukuha from our kills. 3 lang yung kills niya rito, pero it allowed him to have a much better game compared to getting the high and dry emblem. Kasi alam niya at some point hindi na mag-isolate yung Cignal Ultra. Yun yung nagiging playstyle nila. Yes, early game humihiwalay si Yaku, pero kapag lumabas na yung power spec ng Cignal Ultra, lagi sila nag-play as 5. Blade of Heptasis picked up here by Raflesia. So lahat na makikita niya na mag-isa on the side of Cignal Ultra talagang mako-combo, mamamatay during his combination.
Tsaka may pantakas factor kasi isang Cho, yan sinasabi natin, mawala man siya sa, ma-nerf man siya or ma-buff, nandun pa rin talaga yung movement speed niya, panglikot sa mapa, panggulo. So kita naman natin ngayon for the Sunsparks, sobrang nag-pay off ang pick for the Cho. Hindi napabayaan actually sa kusina kung makapansin natin. Kaya na sinabi mo, 3-4-2 lang ang KDA dito na Raflesia, pero yung farm, actually siya yung top farmer for the Sunsparks into this match.
Yep, magic potion dito para kay KLBJ. Tapos na ba yung huling item na binibili niya?
Oo, nakabuo na siya kanina ng Genius 1 niya. So dito for KLBJ, goodsy na talaga.
Yep, sabi ni KLBJ to, tararakra ka na, wala nang late game, baka makambak pa tayo. Remember, Cignal Ultra pa rin yung kalaban nila dito, the throned comeback kings of the Mobile Legends Professional League nung Season 2. So if you're Sunsparks, hindi mo pwedeng bigyan na kahit anong space yung Cignal Ultra kasi bubutas na talaga nila. KLBJ, medyo hindi tumatama yung mga first hits niya on the Lord. Pero ito na, nilagay niya na yung daliri niya sa tamang posisyon. Pero ito, Tets, he will give the vision for Cignal Ultra. Tamang information control lang. Pero Sunsparks, once na makita nila yung Grok, they will back off.
Kasi yung Grok, ang laki ng stealing
Lord capacity.
Grabe, phew! Napatay dito. Ito yung sinasabi natin na sobrang napataba sa kusina si Raflesia. Kita nyo, isa sa mga supposedly pang Mac Vision ng Cignal Ultra ang nawala on their side. So 17 minutes. Grabe ang
once again,
laban natin.
the Cho.
Dominant Blast!
It hits with the flicker! Tay, nasa delikado pwesto. Asan yung penalty zone? Hindi niya mailabas. And mapapatay, Desanya with the jump. Kulang yung damage siya sa Raflesia. Was able to take him down. Penalty zone, pero patay na yung clock. Wala nang amazing duet.
Ng Sunsparks dito with a triple kill coming from Cho.
And Raflesia just playing around Cignal Ultra, and this is gonna be the first game going in favor of Sunsparks on the back of the Cho.